Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are in, well, what I think is one of the coolest parks we have ever made so far. We have grand coasters and themed sections and amazing terraforming projects. Look at this. I promised I would raise up the lips, and so I did. So now we can finally start with constructing the rest, and it's going to be really special. Now, there are a few things I want to do first, and that is to do a quick vandalism check to see if our guests are still well behaving. Now, I can only assume that they are, because they are being taken care of in every single way you can imagine. All the shops and stalls are there in an abundance. However, I also see that there is one handy dude in particular, who is not keeping up with his cleaning duties. But then again, if I don't assign him the right area, that could explain things. No, but as far as I can see, everything is in mint condition. It was just a quick check, nothing major. But this is our project. And, well, what we're gonna do right now is, we're going to add some water to it. Yes, this is, oh, crap. Of course, let's unpause it. But we're gonna add some water to it so it looks... Yeah, I think we should lower it by one. The water doesn't need to be that high. So it becomes like a floating, well, not floating, but a building that is like inside a pond. So it does become kind of an island thing, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, wow, there's a lot of terrain over here that could do with some water. Right, we'll extend the pond to fit the natural shape of the terrain, but obviously we can't have this go out of hand or too big. Right, let's see now. So over here, quickly, you know what, I mean quickly means of course using a bigger, I don't know, brush size type thing. Right, I am going to lower the terrain a little bit more over here though, because I think that this might be a little bit too low. There. And you know what, that means that we'll also lower that. There, look at that. Right, looking good, looking hot and sexy. Now, I know there's an ugly edge there, but we'll fix that in a moment. I first want to get this water out there, and already, immediately by doing this, I think the whole project starts to look a lot better, with all that water. It adds more swoon to our whole pagoda thing. Which by now, I mean, I guess, well, you kind of can see where this is going. But, aside from the cool terrain aesthetics, I have even more plans for this, I have, like, a special setup in mind that will, well, really do justice to this special structure that we're building here. Now, I know there are some borders, to this lake that kind of need some fixing because they're not that tight. I know that, and we will address those, raise up the terrain where it's needed. But first, the water. And now that we got that, let's plan ahead a little bit, because I do want a transportation right that goes over here. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is building one below this heightened section that comes above ground over here and then goes into the no, it should not go into the underground. It should just go through the hill over here, but then resurface here again with like a station over here, perhaps, right on the border of the well, of this region, this pagoda region. So, and then it should go like around, perhaps even, like over here it should also have like a station, but well, since there's nothing here, we're not gonna have that straight away, but this could be like the next stop, and then have it return. I don't know, we're not gonna have a transport right over here, so if we have one there, then this is fine, we don't need another station here. We could, I don't know, maybe, you know, but this will be like the big transport ride. So from over here, this should go all the way around. Yeah, we need to build that. For that though, I first want to raise the terrain over here. So that this is just equal. Oh crap, needs to be flat. I don't want any fancies over here. Not in this section. I don't mind some elevation elsewhere. Not over here. Right. Now, I know that we have this rock over here and it isn't looking that great, but well, it ain't gonna be rock forever really, so look, see now the pond looks a whole lot more proper too. There. Right, okay. You know what? Let's get this transport ride out there, right? Now, I know that we have a few transport rides. Well, a few. Yeah, a couple, really. And that's this one. Now, it has to be this one. There is no other alternative for it. So, we'll place it over here, though, so that we can still put an entrance and all that reliably. You know, without that insta-hooking up to stuff, for example. Oh yeah, of course, this is a 3-high ride. Yeah, I actually almost forgot that. Yeah, right. You know what? We will keep that a little bit shorter so that we can arrive in the underground. Because that is the intention, you know, to arrive in the underground. Now, we will go up here. I don't know, if I were to go flat over here, well, that would still work. I guess it would also work if I were to go flat over here. Yeah, it does. 13 and 13. Man, so this is flat on the terrain right now. Now, I know we're gonna have a hill over here, so to that end, maybe I should just, you know, I mean, we'll fabricate the hill around this area, but for now we're gonna make it like this, and the hills will follow. I know this isn't really, you know, the right way to make terrain, but this is how we are going to do it. I guess we'll add one more over here, you know, just so that it looks like a massive range of hills. Then we will do a few S-bends, like, we don't really need that many actually. I'll make a station platform over here, like this. I don't know really, do I even want this to be above ground, I wonder. I guess I do. There's no real harm in it, I guess. Maybe we should build the station underground though, just a station, you know, so that we can always... Yeah, I actually like that idea. This way, what we can do is we can just, if we want to, you know, buildingify, you know, just build a building around it, which is impossible to do if the station is above ground. I mean, you can't just raise the ground above a ride. Unfortunately, I know that devs could do it. I remember the Pyramid Park from the Corkscrew Follies, where in the center of the pyramid there was a tower ride that was partially underground, and I just cannot do that. But alright, looking good, looking good. So we'll have the entrance of this over here, we'll have the exit over there, and we'll continue on building, I guess. So that means straight. Now, we'll try and keep this close to the border of the terrain over here, you know, of like the zone border, so to say. So what we'll do is, now we'll also try and follow the terrain, but that means going down here, and then, yeah, we'll keep that elevated. Let's see. Right, wow, we're also already on 1,000 guests. That's also pretty crazy, actually. I mean, it's not like we have that many great rides. Wow. Now, right now, you know, what I'm gonna do is rather simple. I'm just gonna make like, you know, the turnaround over here, and we're just gonna return. I know that we need to add stations later on, but that will be for another time when the other expansion zones are ready, and clearly they are not right now. So, right. Excuse me there. Now, we need to get this back to the station, which is all the way over there, which means going a good deal underground. Yeah, I think what we should do is go underground over here already. You know, like right over here at that dent. There. This is where we're gonna go underground. This seems like the right spot for me, because if not, then terraforming that will just be a nightmare afterwards. So, there, look, and we're safely into the underground. Can do whatever we want, go wherever, and well, we are actually going to do that as well, so... because what we need is, I guess what we would need to do is drop some height first. Right now we're at height 5, which means that we're pretty safe to just go below most of the terrain here, right? No. Well, I guess we don't really need to cross over here, so we'll just make like a... No. I guess we'll just make like a curve here. And then... something like this. I mean, that would do, as long as we can traverse the terrain. That's all fine, you know. We don't need to do much more. And I guess over here we can already go up, just so that we're close to station height. Right. So far for going up. I mean, how much further can we go up over there? Only one. Right. Let's see. We need an S-bend. Because right now it becomes tight, you know. Space is tight, so... Let's see. We're at height 8 right now. I think we can pull this off. I think what I need over here is to... Oh, no. We're actually 1 off. So I just need a tight curve there. And then... Look at that. Perfect fit. Very, very nice. Right, now it is time to see where we are going to hook this up. We don't want too long queues, but I also don't want it that short that it's like, bloop, hooked up. So, I guess, you know, a good spot would be, not over there, but like, over here in the underground. I don't like that. We're gonna have the entrance over here and the exit here. I mean, that's it, you know, I've decided. Entrance there, exit here. Look at that, perfect. Right, now over here we use the different support styles. It's important to keep that in mind. And we just got ourselves a spiral slide. Thanks, eggheads. Not really the thing I was hoping for, but fine. Oh man, I mean, are we ever going to get the rides that we want? I don't think we're ever going to get them. Can I have thrill rides? Well, I guess in a way, it's clever that they're not giving those, you know, because they would make it rather easy to finish this park, because those rides would just add so much, well, gas to the park, but really, I mean, they are the cool rides, and after all, I want to build cool parks, and right now I really have a feeling that our park is not doing... Oh, yeah, I guess, and then there. Now, just... Ooh, that ain't good. This isn't good. Balls! No, I need that to go straight, and then I need to lower this, and then we're gonna go up. That's good. Yeah, because otherwise we would have created a square and... Ooh, fairy! Ah, nice. Very nice. Oh man, I couldn't... Wait, what? You need to go, you are pointless, and you need to be a no entry sign. And in fairy colors, of course, you'll be orange. There. Alright, good. Ooh, less good. I thought we had a handy dude who was on specific patrol duty for this, but fine, whatever. Now, over here, see, there's two things we need to do. This is the new section, the new area, and we kind of, what we want to do is we want to hook this up. You know, we want to pierce the mountain over here, which, well, I guess we should do. This seems like a proper spot to do so. We'll pierce the mountain there, and we'll then lay the infrastructural groundworks. Now, one would expect a straight path, but nothing is as you expect it over here. So, what we need basically is, I want this path to, yeah, resurface like over here. That seems about right. We didn't got any new path styles with the, you know, with the pagoda style stuff, but fine. We'll go with the brown tarmac, you know, because it looks cool and different. And look, see, this is where it's gonna be at. Now, I don't really know yet whether or not we're gonna go around. It seems like the most sensible thing to do with the path, but like I said, I'm not entirely sure on it yet, though. For now, though, I just want this to be hooked up. I guess, you know, yeah, we're also gonna go with this style of support. Same as the alien world, I know, but I think that this fits the best over here, so. There. And doesn't need to be too long, of course. We'll make this dirt. So that, you know, this is brown and brown. And there, pagoda style. We can't color them, but that's alright. So, alright, well, monorail is looking pretty hot and sexy right now. We'll open it up. Ooh, could I? I could not have changed that. And then 10 minutes. Right, now, we'll name and shame this a little bit later. What we need to do for now, though, is quickly get all the interior stuff fixed over here. Like benches, trash cans, shops and stalls, staff, you know, the whole 9 yards of essentials that make a park more than just a park, but a great park. We'll also go with some lights, you know, like these, because I think that they would fit over here. And then staff, very important, do not forget, because I mean, all that does is lead to vandalism. And then we'll have another one, because that's the underground handy dude, and we'll have another one over here. We'll also hire a new bunch of mechanics because the park's growing big. Not in terms of rides, but in terms of, you know, size it is. Now, do we have a new entertainer suit? I wonder. No, still nothing. Fine then. Oh man. Alright, good. So we have everything sorted over here right now. Let's see about naming this. And I think we should call this the how about we call this the Dajin Tikwao. I mean, I know that this traverses more regions, but yeah, you know, this is kind of like the Beijing Express or whatever, you know, and yeah, therefore it will be named after this. No test results, but fine. Coloring, yeah, let's give this a paint job. How about we go with a green and white? And this kind of looks okay, but whoa, I mean, this is like a dead stop pretty much. I think that when it goes down there, it catches quite some speed. Well, the yellow and white, I guess we could make this. Looks quite classy though, you know. I kind of want to keep some Eastern colors over here, so we're gonna stick with those. We're gonna have this be on these kind of walls. Seems about right. We'll have these be on this type of wall? Nah, no, 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 no. Also these? Yeah, it doesn't. No, you know what? You know what? I think that is the best solution. Just the same as the pagoda walls, but only this will be, it will be obvious that this is like just a wall of the pond, really. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. Right. Oh, I also see some terrain fixing that needs doing over here, clearly. I mean, this pond is kind of mysterious in, in the way how it does not overflow at certain places. Regardless, I mean, we got the staff over here. What we also need is the shops and stalls to go along with it. Now, as far as I can tell, we haven't had a new one for a while now. So, we'll place 2 toilets here, just so that we got those basics covered too. We'll place you over here, and Eastern style means, to me, bright red, of the Japanese sun. And also of the Chinese Communist flag, or however you want to call it. So, there. We'll place one of these over here. Apple candy stuff. Yes, yes. We'll place the, well, actually, souvenir thing is kinda, pointless. We'll place one of these over here, and we'll have them sell white t-shirts, Cause, I don't know, for some reason, I imagine that being very Eastern, like white. I don't know, it could also, I could totally be wrong and stereotyping like crazy right now. But, well, does not matter. Ooh, and pizzas. I don't know really, pizza does not seem to fit very well, but I guess the shops and the stalls are going to be somewhat independent of everything. Now, we have, the basics covered over here, but what we want is access on this beautiful pagoda structure. Which we are gonna get. I just need to kinda like work out. I don't know if we should keep the roof like this, with the wood, or like this. We could also try this. I guess there's no harm in it really, it doesn't look too bad. No, it's just for the flat areas really. Nah, I actually like this more, to be honest. Well, you know what, we'll keep it wood, so we really have the idea that we're walking on a roof. Now then, what we're gonna do is we are going to build a bridge that is going to enter the pagoda thing. There. Well, I guess we should go up one earlier, unlike this. There. So we have like a proper bridge. And for now, what I'm gonna do, because there ain't gonna be any shops and stalls on this pagoda, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around like this. For now, there won't be anything over here, but that is soon to change. There will also be, well, roads going inside the pagoda, but this is just so that there's like a way around. There. Okay, cool. Now we need benches. I mean, this is starting to, to take shape more and more, and the more it becomes something real, the more I start to like this. Alright, like this, and then... you know what, we're also gonna put a sign over here, and we are going to name this the Emperor's Palace. Totally not, after a famous emperor in some gnomish castle. Oh, the Emperor's Palace. Yeah, alright, that's cool, man. Now, we need some trash cans here. And I know that this is just a lower level of the pagoda too, and that there are higher levels. Well, I don't intend to have a path everywhere, but I do intend to, raise it at least up to one level further. So this should really become epic, Now we got some light posts there, looking good. What we need, of course, is more stuff, because this also needs to be kept clean. But you can see one thing already, and that is that with our new made pond, we could start making some water rides right now, and that is completely on the agenda. However, I mean, right now this is looking very, very bare bones, and a pagoda, you know, a temple, an emperor's palace, of course, also needs a garden, which is going to be around here. But for right now, I think it wouldn't be such a bad idea to oh crap, over here. How about some jet skis that can roam free? I mean, this is an enclosed pond, you know, in our iceberg islands where it was just like one massive ocean. That was a somewhat bad idea. Over here, though, I mean, you know, this is an enclosed pond, so it should be less of an issue. Now, I don't really want to build a station over here right below this bridge, so what we're gonna have to do, I think... Well, I mean, ideally, I'd have the entrance be underground, but that ain't gonna happen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the entrance be like let's just see here. Height 13, and that is height 10. Ooh, but that's a shame. That is a real shame. Right, okay, so how we are going to do this is, let's see, if I were to build the entrance, or the station over there. Oh, that's a shame. Right, okay. Now if I were to do it like this, huh? Can I put an exit there? No. Balls! I don't want the entrance over here though. I mean, that's looking good. This isn't though. I guess what I could do, really, you know, is just raise it by 1 over here, or somewhere over here. That won't be looking that hot and sexy, but if we do it in the middle, like over there, I guess if we do it like this, you know, there's something to be said for it. Yeah, alright. I guess this is alright, you know, and it would also give us a place where we can place this, which is now not looking as hot, but still. Do we have pagoda and... Whoa, we just got an absolute crazy amount of extra styles of stuff, you know. Ooh, and we got the best food in the country award. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Right, now we need to give this a proper paint job. How about yellow? No? How about white? It doesn't really make much of a difference, but fine. Okay. Boat hire mode? Yeah, there's no alternative. This is how we're going to do it. This is like the Royal Harbor, basically. Oh yeah, I mean, I like the sound of that. Now it is also time that we kind of like come up with a, you know, a means of going into the underground. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go underground. Well, actually, there's going to be like over here we're gonna have one set of path leading up, the other one leading down over here. There. And then I need the exit path, you know, which we're gonna do with the black tarmac. I will have this hookup easy. Yeah. Actually, I won't have that hookup easy. We'll have that hookup there. And I just regretted the whole black tarmac thing, which is going to be retconned into I don't know really. There is already a dude walking there. In any case, this makes it much more visible, and therefore we're gonna have it like this. Yeah, that's much better. I guess it wouldn't be such a bad idea to hook up the main path towards, or the queue path towards this exit, and just have this be main path too. The queue would be quite long though, I'll have to admit, but I guess this could work. Yeah, alright, we'll do this. We'll then hire a handy dude who is going to be specifically for these underground sections. Over here. Yes. Of course, we will also need these. Come on now. Ooh, the dude with the white hat narrowly escaped the void. Yeah, the void is a particularly nasty place where I don't want our guests to end up. No, right, cool. Now, this can be opened. I don't want this to just be here as Jet Skis 1. We're going to call this the Mao Mayhem. Oh yeah, Mao Mayhem. Totally, completely Eastern Oriental style. And are they gonna race around the pagoda? I guess. We could paint all of these different colors. It doesn't do random though. I don't know, you know what, for now we're gonna go with the same, so it doesn't really make a difference here. Red and white. Yeah, I guess. Red and black. Or black and white. Nah. You know, we'll go with these. And black. Yeah, that seems about right. So that's what we're gonna go with. So that's one ride taken care of. But we could, of course, also go for a rowing attraction over here. I think, though, that a rowing attraction here is kind of meh. But it's definitely an option. No, instead, what I want over here is more rides of, well, this type. You know, car rides, cycle monorail, and ghost track. I want all of those over here. And we're gonna get that. Starting out with the, well, the ghost ride is kind of cool. Same as the car ride. I think this is the more the car ride might be the most difficult one to build. I mean, that can only go 8 meters above ground. So the car ride is going to be the one that we're gonna have this station be based off. Right here in the underground. Now, to keep this cool, I don't want anything sticking out of the level at the water. You know, I mean, if things come out of these walls, that's perfectly fine. I don't want it to stick out there, you know, to kind of keep the structural integrity a bit of, well, a whole. So, what we're gonna have to do is, well, you know what, before because I can see this happening already, before I make it impossible for myself to hook up to, you know, to the more above levels, I will make sure that I have path access there. That might be a smart thing to do here. Yeah. Also, in terms of handyman, I think what would be the best is just to station like 3 or 4 over here in this area. Because this is going to be a nightmare for them to keep clean, really. You know, I mean, this is like multi-layered, multi-stacked path. The pathfinding in this game is like not liking that in the slightest. So, there. I mean, look at how cool this is, man. I think that, you know, this is like epicness just waiting to happen. There. Alrighty. So, looking good. Well, I guess it's time that we build this car right then. Now, like I said, we are going to build that, you know, right over here, right at the lowest levels. This is only, you know, just to get there, so this ain't the definitive place. Let's see here. And because of that, I can already safely start removing that temporary station there. Now, this is more like where I do want this to be. So we'll remove this. Oh, hey, you also be gone. Come on, be gone. Wait, what? I cannot remove that? Really? How can I not remove this? I mean, I don't get this. Do I? I guess what I can't separate them up or something like that, you know? I mean, yeah, now it works. That was odd, but whatever, you know, yeah, we got it sorted right now. So, this is how I want it. Well, we do need the entrance at least to be over here. Well, we'll build it over here though. I guess, yeah, we'll build it over here. And then we'll have it hook up towards this main line over there. We'll have the other exit over here. Yeah. So, if I'm right, you know, and I'm not often right, then that should, yeah, that does it. Oh man, it's a good thing we have a map over here, because people can get lost here rather easily, I feel. Oh man, we might have made a complete, you know, pathfinding nightmare. And we might see guys getting lost, like, pretty soon already. Let's just pray it won't be as bad as I fear it is going to be. Regardless, we now have, you know, the base for our car ride construction operation. So, oh, no. Game? Yes, this is what I want. This gives me at least some proper visibility and things. Now, if I... Come on, game. I don't... Game. If I... Yeah, alright. So that doesn't glitch through the terrain here, because I don't like it when that happens. Now, I guess what we need to do here is actually drop like below the station level, just so that we can get at the spot where we can get up over here, because right now we're kind of like in a bad situation for that. So, look, we're at height 11 right now. We need to make like a sharp turn and then go one straight. And right now we would be, if we were able to get ourselves, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, then right now at height 14 we're still not high enough to effectively do anything, but here we are. Now this is, for me, this is perfectly acceptable, this. Look, and I think that this is also pretty cool, you know? There is like some roads going out here. This makes it look like a proper balcony, if you ask me. I like this. It's also like the first section under or above ground of this ride. Now we also, I mean, the tricky part of this is that we kind of need to plan where we're going very, very carefully. So what I'm thinking of doing is... I want to keep some room over here open as well for other rides. So what we're gonna do with this is, well, we're not going to bump in our own ride over here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around that, and then I guess like this. Now we will resurface like so. We'll go around the corner and like this. And then now comes the tricky part, because now we need to start thinking about how we're going to get ourselves back towards the station. We're at height 15, so if we oh, alright, so we're right above our own station. Interesting, interesting. Not that good though. No, actually it is. Right, because if I am going down to height 11 right now, we could make a sharp turn over here and booyaka, we would be back right now. I'm not going to do that though. I mean, this is like, well, pretty much the only ride on this level. So what we're gonna do is we're going to lengthen it up. Unnecessary, I mean, there's no real point. I'll be the first to admit this. But there, look at that. Pretty lengthy, I might add. But I think that this is quite a solid ride, all in all. So hopefully the guest will agree with me on this one. Now that would hook it up straight away. I think that that is a little bit too early. We don't want too long a queue on this thing though. So if it hooks up right now, no. Alright, in that case, oh, right. Well, what I could do then is just go straight there. Alright, yeah, no, that's fine. Fine. Alright, open up, look at that. car ride number 1. Only 2 above ground sections that don't look like utter garbage and crap. Yeah, I like this. Alright, well, ooh. Ooh, no, nothing new really. Sports cars? I don't know really. Well, I guess we'll go with sports cars. I mean, an emperor always must like, you know, sports cars and expensive stuff. So this emperor was no different, even though he did live in like an ancient palace. Well, so how's it going? Oh, the guys really dig it though. Now, how are we gonna call this? We will call this the yeah, we'll call this Le Tour Royal. Now that is totally not Eastern and Oriental. We should call this the Kashi Dash. Yes. And now there's nothing dashy about it. It's just a dull and boring ride, at least in my humble opinion. The ratings might be different, but in my opinion, this is dull and boring. But it's an Oriental Eastern name. I like it. So we'll go with black over here and yellow stripes. Oh, yellow supports, which are completely invisible. It's the fences on the station that do have some color. Over here though, you know, Ferrari style, which will be red and white. Oh yeah, looking good, looking good. So the Kashi Dash is a fact. Now you might wonder like, okay, so that's it basically. You're gonna have this building type thing and then all you're gonna have is a few rides. No, there's gonna be a lot more to it, but that and more all has to wait for next time, when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.